at its very best.
Swartz cross court. Everett, 3 for the title.
DeBatey back to Martin with 3. Across the timeline with 2. To the basket. Lefty layup. Good. And they call a foul. They call a foul. The clock is at 0. Blocked by Shoeboy. Rebound grab by Austin.
Bobs to Greg. Turns. Fires. 3. Got it. He hit the 3.
Smith into the forecourt. Down to 1 second. Smith puts it up in the buzzer and puts it in.
Top of the key to Greenberg. 3 ball up and in.
Two. Kranos with it. Out to Getty. 1 second. Heave at the buzzer. No good. Free throw wins the district championship.
Fields fakes a handoff. Goes to the basket. Righty layup. No good. Got it back. Put it up. Put it in. And a foul to go with it. A chance for a 3-point play. And Kennedy back on top. Here's Chess looking. Cross court Urbana. She's open. 3 ball up. Go! It goes in. And the Hickory ladies have come back from the dead.
Our 2025 and 2026 high school sports broadcasts on Sports Radio 96.7 and 790 WPIC is brought to you by Bill McCandless Ford, the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock and Barrel, Meadville Medical Center, Shell Restoration, St. Paul's and Ridgewood Senior Living Communities, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, Attorney Bill Motor, top-tier Federal Credit Union, Sharon Regional Health System, dedicated to serving the community, Joanno Legal Group, UPMC Health System, Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Vay's Pub and Grill, the Sharon American Legion Post 299, Warner's Homes and Improvements, Hermitage Rotary Club, Mailer Insurance, DK Auto LLC, The Laundryman, Reed and Daly Associates, Minuteman Press in Hermitage, Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, Sharon Community Health Center, and 21st Century Energy Group.
Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7. Now it's time to go to the court with our countdown to tip-off show with our game announcers,
Ryan Briggs and Chris Birch.
And a very pleasant Thursday evening to you from West Middlesex High School tonight on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. We have girls basketball action tonight, a Region 1 matchup as the West Middlesex Big Reds host Mercer. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs here with Aaron Byro back in the studio. Chris Birch is on assignment tonight. Mercer coming in at 4-3 in league play. West Middlesex at 1-7 in Region 1. But the Big Reds have been playing better basketball as of late. Mercer looking to complete a season sweep. The teams met in Mercer back on December 11th. The league opener with Mercer winning 59-30. Mercer and West Middlesex tonight here on the radio. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and visit with the head coach. His JV game has gone final. We will be starting early tonight here at West Middlesex. When we come back, we'll visit with West Middlesex head coach Mary Jo Staunch and Mercer head coach Aaron Cook. Don't forget, we also have the 21st Century Energy Group starting lineups right here on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon.
Your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's Joanow legalgroup.com. Or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut, Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
Vay's Pub and Grill is thrilled to announce the December 2025 Mercer County Team of the Month, awarding this honor to the Hickory Competitive Spirit Team. Congratulations to Coach Nicole Cox and her Hornets team for securing their 8th consecutive District 10 championship. Hickory Competitive Cheer is celebrated as the December Vay's Pub and Grill Mercer County Team of the Month. For more information, visit Vay'sPubAndGrill.com. Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com for all your energy needs.
And we're back here on Sports Radio 96.7. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. And I had a chance earlier to speak with the head coach of the West Middlesex Big Reds, Mary Jo Staunch. And we're having a mild or minor audio issue at the moment with Coach Staunch. We want to remind you, of course, after the game that we will have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, as well as the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game. That's coming up in our post-game here tonight on Sports Radio 96.7 as Mercer takes on the West Middlesex Big Reds here at West Middlesex. Teams are out on the court warming up right now. And we'll see now if we have our interview ready with Coach Staunch. We have Aaron Biro in the studio. Don't forget, tomorrow night here on the radio, we'll have the Grove City Boys at Mercer. That's on Sports Radio 96.7 and on News Talk 790 WPIC. Mark Slazak and Bob Greenberg will have the Sharon and Farrell boys basketball game. So we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll come back with the interviews on Sports Radio 96.7. 96.
And exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stCenturyEnergyGroup.com for all your energy needs.
Our pregame continues on Sports Radio 96.7. Ryan Briggs here with West Middlesex head coach Mary Jo Staunch. Coach, into the second half of league play now, taking on Mercer, a team that you saw back in December. What are some differences between your team now from the first time you played Mercer up at Mercer?
Well, I think we lost our senior point guard right before the season started. I said, and now that we have her back, she's got 3 or 4 games under her belt, and I think that's showing bring another level of offense, confidence, leadership out there, and I think it's showing with the kids.
And it's one thing if to have a senior out, but especially somebody with that much experience and at that position. I mean, it's really hard to overcome that when you have, on the whole, a relatively inexperienced team.
It is, and she's always kind of been that key point guard, and all we've kind of revolved around her. And when you take that out of the equation, that's a big loss. Yeah, but you know what? The kids have stepped up. I've seen the improvement we've had. We're just inconsistent. We play up and down and up and down. So hopefully tonight's going to be on the upswing. So yeah.
When you look at Mercer, obviously played them once, and no doubt preparing for tonight. What are some things that concern you about Coach Cook's team?
Coach Cook's teams are always so well coached, and they're quick. They got the size. Now the girl inside is good. We have to handle their press better than we did the first time. I think Sloan will help with that. I think the kids have seen that. We've been working. So every team after that pressed us pretty good, and I think we're getting better and more confident. Hopefully that shows tonight. And I think offensively, we're learning to attack the basket and good things happen. So I'm hoping we do a little bit more of that.
And you mentioned their size with Jenna Gunther, their leading scorer. Your team has some size, a couple of 6-footers, and maybe as much size as any team in this league. Certainly may give you some ammunition that others don't have, right?
That's true. And so we're keying on that. We're hoping we're building those girls up and showed them how to position and play her. And hopefully we do a good job and we're ready for the challenge.
Coach, we appreciate your time. We know that you're a little bit, with the ankle injury right now, but we wish you best with the recovery and best of luck tonight.
I appreciate that. Thanks so much.
That's West Middlesex coach Mary Jo Staunch. We'll have more after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service. Reed & Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed & Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed & Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
Need an exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42-hole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7, and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group, the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Visit them online at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com for all your energy needs.
We are back on Sports Radio 96.7. Ryan Briggs here with Mercer head coach Aaron Cook. Coach, into the second half of the league schedule now, taking on West Middlesex. But here, as we're kind of in the second half of the regular season, halfway through the league schedule, what have you liked most about your team, and what's an area that you're still wanting to fine-tune here down the stretch?
Sure. Yeah. I think that we really identified. I really have been kind of vertically challenged for the last probably 10 years.
Like your dad's teams when he coached the boys.
Correct. There you go. Yeah, and I think that we've done a really nice job of getting Gunther, getting Jenna the ball where she needs to be. Us as guards kind of like learning that was a big piece of it. Struggling wise at times, shooting the ball. I think when we shoot the ball, we're really dangerous. I think that we've come out of the 20% and got up to maybe 25%. So we're working on that piece of it. But I really love what we've done offensively, even especially getting her involved.
Tonight, taking on West Middlesex, a team that you played. What are some things that concern you about the Big Reds?
Oh, for sure. I mean, first of all and foremost, it's fantastic to hear that the Mild girl is back, because it was, any need, especially your senior year. So it's great to see her back. Now, with that being said, obviously that will be something that we're, going to have to key on, because we did not have to do that in our first game. I do not foresee us getting a 20-plus win point victory like we did last time. I think it'll probably be closer than that. Hopefully not, but I think that they absolutely, by the box scores and the scores that I'm seeing, I think that they're definitely improving. I mean, we've improved too, Ryan, and I'm happy with that piece. But we'll see where we are. And you're absolutely right. Hey, we're in a juggernaut kind of region, so every night we got to go.
One thing that West Middlesex has that some of the other teams in the league may not have, they do have quite a bit of height to perhaps at least kind of offset your advantages inside.
For sure. And, hey, listen, I mean, anyone that looks at, all coaches probably look at box scores and look at that, and they're going to probably key on Jenna. We know that, especially going into the second half of the region play. So I'm not going to be naive to think that they're not going to try to take that away from us. With that being said, you're absolutely right. I mean, the Babcock girl, she can be an issue. She can go inside, outside, and the Stevens girl is faster than lightning. So I know that we're going to have to play really good defense. We're going to have to score the ball. We're going to have to shoot better than we have in the past.
Coach, always a pleasure. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate you guys and coming out each time.
That's Mercer head coach Aaron Cook. When we come back, the 21st Century Energy Group starting lineups, Mercer and West Middlesex. Tip-off coming up here on Sports Radio 96.7.
Union. Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
When the finest cuts of meat combine with just the right amount of fire and seasonings, you don't need anything else except a fork and a plate. Get ready for the most amazing dining experience ever.
When you're out with your friends or looking for a place to stop before or after the games, Vay's Pub and Grill is the place for you. Open Tuesday through Saturday with happy hour daily from 4:30 to 6:30. Vay's Pub and Grill, East State Street in Hermitage.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Welcome back to West Middlesex. Time now for tonight's starting lineups. And the starting lineups, as always, are brought to you by the 21st Century Energy Group. The 21st Century Energy Group is the area leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com. First, we're visiting Mercer. The guards are Anna Allen, a senior averaging 5 points per game, and Annie Rowe, another senior averaging 4 points per game. Up front, Carly Heckathorn, a junior, checking in at 5 points per game. Emily Blau, a junior, averaging 4.5 per game. And in the middle, it's Jenna Gunther, the 5'10" sophomore, averaging 15 per night. Allen, Rowe, Heckathorn, Blau, and Gunther for Mercer. The Mustangs are 9-5 overall and 4-3 in the league. Meanwhile, West Middlesex will line up this starting five under head coach Mary Jo Staunch. The guards are Calla Jones, 5-foot junior. She's averaging 1.5 points per game. Sloan Mild, who of course missed the first half of the season due to injury, back in the lineup. The 5'6" senior guard averaging 5 points per game. Up front, Grace Stevens, 5'6" junior, averaging 5 points per game. Lucy Briggs, 6-foot junior. She's the leading scorer for the Big Reds at 11.7 per night. And rounding up the starting five, it's Jen Babcock, 6-foot junior, averaging 10.5 points per game. Jones, Babcock, Mild, Lucy Briggs, and Stevens for West Middlesex. Head coach Mary Jo Staunch recently, within the last couple weeks, broke her ankle in slipped on some ice. So she is, she's obviously here coaching the team. She has a scooter, helps her get around, but she is going to be seated. And assistant coach Katie Grandy is the designated stander, if you will, for the Big Reds. Lead referee Paul Gustus will get ready to get us underway. West Middlesex will go left to right from the scorer's table. Lucy Briggs jumping up against Jenna Gunther. We're underway. And Mercer winning the tip, moving right to left. Mercer in the navy jerseys, white numbers and letters, white trim. West Middlesex in the home whites, red numbers and letters, and red trim. And coming out in the man-to-man is West Middlesex. Near side, Allen with it. Anna Allen up top for Heckathorn. Heckathorn on the right wing. It would get it over to Blau. Blau on the baseline puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Ball knocked away, grabbed by Gunther. She'll put it up, no good. Second try for Gunther, up, too strong, no good. Good defense inside by Babcock, and it will stay Mercer basketball, on the baseline. 30 seconds gone by, no score. Baseline inbound will go on the right wing. It is tipped out of bounds. It was set in by Rowe. Looking for Anna Allen, knocked out of bounds by Grace Stevens, and West Middlesex will make Mercer inbound from the far side now. Foul line extended. Rowe, right side to Blau. On the right wing, three, Heckathorn on the way, up and good. An extended possession for Mercer, and the Mustangs get the first points of the night as Heckathorn hits the three. Now we get our first look at the West Middlesex offense against the man-to-man of Mercer. Left wing, Calla Jones drives in. Jones over the right hand and good. Calla Jones, the baseline drive. West Middlesex on the board. 3-2 Mercer here in the early going. A minute gone by. Top of the key. Rowe will hand it to Heckathorn. Heckathorn on the far block of the right hand. Good and a foul. Carly Heckathorn showing up early tonight for the visitors. 5-2. She has a chance for a three-point play. Foul's going to go on Jones, her first and the team's first in the first quarter. And it puts Heckathorn on the line. Heckathorn had 8 points in the first meeting. Free throw off the mark, no good. And the rebound grabbed by West Middlesex. Jones on the left sideline, out to Grace Stevens. Into the high post looking for Briggs, knocked away. The steal by Blau. Blau down court, leaves it for the trailer, Annie Rowe. Puts it up from the left side, no good. And the rebound put out of there by Calla Jones. West Middlesex moving left to right if you're watching on our video, from south to north, if you will. Mild down the lane with the right-hand lip, up and good. Sloan Mild drives the lane. 5-4 Mild, who did not play in the first meeting, gets her first basket of the night. 5-4, Mercer's lead cut to 1. 6:15 to go, first quarter. Gunther, right elbow, jumper good. Jenna Gunther, what a strong season she's having this year, averaging 15 per night. She hits the foul line jumper, and it's 7-4 Mercer. Along the baseline, shot no good. Second try for Babcock, no good. Rebound grabbed by Mild, blocked by Gunther, and Gunther the rebound. Gunther puts it on the deck, bringing it ahead. Gunther spins into the lane up with a left hand, too strong, no good. Rebound dug out of there by Lucy Briggs for West Middlesex. Briggs outlet ahead on the right side for Sloan Mild. Mild to the baseline, and an offensive foul will be called on Mild. Using the off arm. Didn't look like much, and then the official was not going to take any argument from her. It's Mild's first, team second. So certainly a West Middlesex wanting to keep primary ball handler out of foul trouble. She gets one at the offensive end there. Blau with it for Mercer into the lane, back up top for Annie Rowe. Rowe left of the lane and is blocked. Rebound also grabbed by Briggs. Briggs the block and the board for the Big Reds. Into the forecourt comes Middlesex. Mild, lob near block, and a foul down low on Gunther. Gunther with a bump. So her first and the team's first. And if it's going to be called like that, we're going to be here a while. Baseline inbound to Sloan Mild, right side, 3 on the way, good for Sloan Mild. Mild with 5, and we are tied at 7. 5:10 to go in the first quarter. Anna Allen finds Heckathorn. Heckathorn right of lane, driving kick to Blau, top of the circle, Gunther. 19-footer for Gunther, short, no good. Rebound, loose on the floor. Stevens knocked it away, but the pass, Babcock looking to throw it back to Jones, goes out of bounds, and it will stay Mercer basketball. Babcock doing what they always tell all the post players, get it to a guard. Look for the guard with the pass off the mark. Sydney Bartholomew in for West Middlesex, 5'6" sophomore, replacing Jones. It's our first substitute of the night. Mercer ball, lob to Gunther. A foul will be called on Babcock. So Babcock was fouled by Gunther at one end, and she returns the favor at the other. Babcock's first, team third, and Mercer ball on the baseline with Anna Allen to send it in. Right wing to Rowe, back into the corner to Allen. Allen working on Grace Stevens, 4:45 to go first quarter in a 7-7 tie. Hand off to Blau. Blau driving kick right side. Heckathorn 3 on the way. That is off the mark. Rebound in the lane, loose. Ripped out of there by Rowe. Mercer gets a second opportunity. Annie Rowe finds Gunther on the near block. Spins left, puts it up the right hand, blocked by Babcock. Rebound Mild. Mild over the timeline. West Middlesex looking for its first lead of the night. Out to Stevens, back near midcourt. Stevens working on Heckathorn. Babcock inside for the cutter. Briggs up with the right hand. Too strong, no good. Rebound pulled in by Allen after a good box out for Mercer. Halfway through the first quarter in a 7-7 deadlock. Heckathorn drives the baseline, shot blocked by Babcock. Rebound Blau with it. Blau looking inside. Finds Heckathorn, and she'll pull it back out and give it to Blau, and Mercer resets. 3:48 to go in the first quarter. Blau on the left wing to Gunther. Gunther, 3 on the way. Rims out, doesn't go. Rebound from Rowe. Jumper in the lane is good for Annie Rowe. She hits the putback, and now a timeout will be taken by Mercer. A 30-second timeout. 3 minutes, 36 seconds to go first quarter. Mercer leads 9-7 on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live.
Looking for a place where you or a loved one can thrive with a community that cares? Discover the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where independent living meets peace of mind. Our private apartments offer the freedom to live on your terms with personal care and daily assistance available if needed. Short-term stays are also available. For more information or to schedule your in-person tour, visit rwsv.org or call 724-347-0998. The Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where comfort, care, and community come together. Equal housing opportunity.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
We return to action. Mercer taking the 30-second timeout, and the Mustangs will set up full court pressure. Now into the front court comes Grace Stevens for West Middlesex as Mercer falls back into the half-court man-to-man. Stevens, left-hand drive, bounce pass to Bartholomew. 16-footer doesn't go along the baseline, and the rebound pulled in by Mercer as that was grabbed by Zoe Seidel, the senior who checked in during the break. First sub of the night for the Mustangs. Seidel with it, top of the key. Working on Bartholomew. Bounce pass down low for the back cutter, Anna Allen. Layup is good. Anna Allen on the back cut gets her first points of the night. 11-7, Mercer on top here in the first quarter. 2:55 to go in the opening period. Pass into the high post for Briggs, taken away by Blau. Blau will go all the way and have it blocked out of bounds by Briggs. Lucy Briggs. His long strides able to catch up and swat it out of bounds off the railing. It will stay Mercer ball with 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Lob to Gunther. Gunther across the lane from left to right, puts it up, blocked by Babcock. Rebound grabbed by Sloan Mild. So Babcock doing a nice job inside defensively against Mercer's leading scorer. Mild throws it inside looking for cutting Stevens. Pass was off the mark. Gunther got a hand on it in the passing lane. Stevens tried to save it. She could not, and it is West Middlesex ball, or a Mercer ball, pardon me, here at West Middlesex. 11-7 the lead for Mercer. Blau right-hand dribble around a Gunther screen. Blau hands it off to Seidel. Back to Allen near the midcourt circle. West Middlesex in the man-to-man. Right wing, Blau with it. Gives the ball fake, drives in. Another block for Babcock. Third block of the early going for Jen Babcock. 2:08 to go in the first quarter. West Middlesex into the forecourt. Mild looking for Babcock. It's off the mark, but it goes to Stevens. Stevens left side. Stevens is going to be fouled on the drive. It's going to go on Anna Allen. That's Allen's first, team second. Calla Jones back in for the Big Reds, and Bartholomew out at 1:59 of the first quarter. West Middlesex will inbound. A line set along the lane and a hold. So Calla Jones will try it again, but not before Paul Gustus tells us who the guilty party is, and will be on Annie Rowe. Her first, team third. Each team 3 fouls in the first quarter. Jones looking inside. Briggs wide open. Layup is up and good for Lucy Briggs. Briggs' first basket of the night, coming in averaging 11 per night. And West Middlesex's number 11 gets her first field goal. The lead cut to a deuce, 11-9. A minute 45 to go in the first half. Seidel on the left wing, near block for Blau. Kicks it over to Gunther. Goes right of lane, high off the glass and good. Strong move from Jenna Gunther. Gunther with 4. The lead is 4 at 13-9. Good ball movement from Mercer. Blau going block to block. Mild right sideline. On the right wing for Briggs. Lucy Briggs high arcing 3 off the rim, no good. And Gunther with the rebound. She'll push it ahead for Mercer. Swings it right side to Blau with a minute 15 to go in the quarter. Near left wing to Annie Rowe. Now Gunther top of the circle. Gunther 3 on the way, short. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it is going to be West Middlesex ball as Blau and Mild are battling for it in front of us. It will be Big Red ball. Inbound from Briggs to Babcock, and now back to Lucy Briggs on the right wing. Finds the trailer, Babcock. Babcock right of lane runner, back of the rim, no good. Put back by Stevens, won't go. A lot of contact in there, and rebound grabbed by Gunther. Ahead to Blau. Blau on the near block. Blau pivots, looking, still looking. Goes across the lane, in for Seidel, puts it high off the glass, won't go. And Lucy Briggs with the rebound for West Middlesex. 40 seconds to go, first quarter. Mild outlet ahead to Jones. Calla Jones with it. Inside for Babcock, and Babcock fouled it down low. That's number 2 on Jenna Gunther. So a developing situation here with 34 seconds to go, first quarter, as Gunther's picked up her second personal. And we'll see if she, well, sub's going to be late as Babcock looking to inbound. Babcock will find Briggs on the right wing. Left-hand dribble and up top for Jones. Jones lobbed to Babcock up top. No look pass inside and nobody home. Mercer will get it back. Heckathorn returns. She scored the first 5 of the night for Mercer. Gunther checks out, 4 points and 2 fouls. 24 seconds to go, first quarter. Mercer with the basketball, chance to extend the lead before the end of the quarter. Right wing with it, it's Seidel, 3 on the way, off the rim, the backboard, bouncing around, no good, grabbed by Jones. 10 seconds to go, Jones in the backcourt, finds Stevens. She's over the midcourt line with 5 seconds. Stevens, left of the lane, jumper on the way, and good, rattles around and drops in for Grace Stevens. The quick shot by Mercer doesn't go. West Middlesex converts at the other end, and the Big Reds are within 2. It's Mercer 13, West Middlesex 11. We've played 1 quarter here tonight at West Middlesex. We'll come back with a second quarter on Sports Radio 96.7.
There is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, whether or not.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them, because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
Bartholomew back in for West Middlesex. She drives to the top of the key, left of the lane. Layup is good. Sydney Bartholomew, offense off the bench. And we have a 13-13 tie early in the second quarter. Ryan Briggs with you tonight on Sports Radio 96.7. Aaron Byro producing our game. Mercer going right to left. Up top of it is Anna Allen. In some trouble, finds Blau. Mercer in the Navy jerseys, white numbers and letters, white trim. Heckathorn finds Saito at the foul line. In for the cutter, going across the lane, it's Allen. Kicks it right side for Blau, who has it dislodged. West Middlesex in the home whites, red numbers and letters, and red trim. 7:23 to go first half. Lucy Briggs back in for West Middlesex after a brief respite. Jones out. So a little bigger lineup out there for the Big Reds. Inbound goes to Blau, right wing for Annie Rowe, and now reversal up top to Heckathorn. Left wing, Allen, 3 on the way, got it. Anna Allen, the set play off the double screen. 5 for Allen, and it's 16-13 Mercer. Babcock on the right wing with it. And a push up top, and it's going to be, what do we have? No, they've called they called on 35. 35's not out there. She's on the bench. If it's on anybody, it's on 25 of Mercer Seidel. It's on 22. That's Emily Blau. Her first and the team's first. Aaron Cook is beside himself on the Mercer sideline. The foul was a push for fighting through the screen up top. 7:06 to go in the first half. Now, apparently, somebody on the Mercer bench had said something, and Coach Cook said that's enough. Now, the officials come over to the table, and we're going to get this ironed out. 7:06 to go in the half. And will be Middlesex ball on the baseline. Inbound comes to Briggs on the right wing. Briggs to the baseline, up with the right hand, too strong, no good. Rebound Bartholomew, putback won't go. Weak sideboard collected by Mercer, dug out of there by Emily Blau. 6:55 to go in the half. Here comes Mercer. Blau down low. Heckathorn behind the defense. Layup up and good. Carly Heckathorn with 7, and the lead is 5. Mercer a 5-0 spurt to start the second quarter. Bartholomew, long two-pointer is good. Sydney Bartholomew providing plenty of offensive punch off the bench. 18-15. Bartholomew with both West Middlesex baskets in the second quarter. Blau on the right wing over to Anna Allen. Allen directing traffic. Hand it off to Rowe. Annie Rowe for Heckathorn. Went number 1 to number 2 to number 3. Heckathorn left elbow. Ball knocked away. We're going to have a jump ball. Bartholomew forces the tie-up. Arrow points towards Mercer. Caitlin Schaefer in for the Big Reds, the 6-foot senior. And Briggs will check out at the 6:13 mark. And Annie Rowe will inbound directly in front of us from our baseline perch. No, it's going to be Anna Allen to do it instead. 18-15, 6:13 to go first half. Mercer with the ball and the 3-point lead here on the road. Away from the ball, an illegal screen will be called. They're going to get Annie Rowe for that one. It's her second. Rowe's second, team second. So Jenna Gunther on the bench with 2 fouls. Annie Rowe, 2 fouls for Mercer. Now the Mustangs are going to at least show a 2-2-1 half-court trap. Stevens trapped on the right wing, gets it out to Mild. And back out of the right corner for Stevens inside, looking for Babcock. Picked off by Zoe Seidel. Here comes Mercer with 5:53 to go in the half. Heckathorn up top with it. Heckathorn changing hands with a dribble. Heckathorn shoves it to Seidel at the foul line. Zoe Seidel right of the lane, puts it up, blocked by Schaefer. Seidel gets her own rebound, and a travel is going to be called underneath against Mercer. 5:41 to go in the half. West Middlesex with it. Mercer sets up the 2-2-1. Blau and Heckathorn up top. Allen and Rowe in the middle, and Seidel's the deep player. Babcock on the right wing to Stevens. She goes top of the key left corner for Schaefer. Caitlin Schaefer, 3. Off the rim, no good. Babcock had the rebound. It popped out of her hands, however, and Anna Allen grabs it for Mercer. Ahead to Blau. Blau driving the lane. She'll go all the way and then is clobbered inside by Caitlin Schaefer. Schaefer blocked the shot, but she also got a large chunk of Emily Blau. It's Schaefer's first, team first, and 2 free throws coming for the junior, Emily Blau. First one is up and good for Blau, who scored 7 in the first meeting. Briggs back in for Babcock. On the West Middlesex side, it's 19-15. Blau looking to go 2 for 2. And that one is off the back of the rim. No good. Lucy Briggs, the rebound for West Middlesex. 19-15, 5:11 to go, first half. Stevens with it for West Middlesex. Right wing to Mild. Back out to Stevens near the midcourt logo. Grace Stevens running the offense this time down. Crossover dribble, and a push will be called on Heckathorn. Heckathorn. Calling that her second, okay. 4:55 to go in the half. Stevens left corner for Schaefer. Schaefer to the block, up on the right hand, no but a foul, and 2 free throws upcoming for West Middlesex. Fouls on Zoe Seidel, her first, team 4th. Schaefer, line to the right, first one is good for Caitlin Schaefer. A 6-foot senior. Cuts the lead back to 3 at 19-16. Second one good as well. She goes 2 for 2. Jenna Gunther back in for Mercer with the 2 fouls. Seidel out. Babcock returning for West Middlesex. Almost kind of like in hockey, matching lines, if you will. Gunther comes in, Babcock coming back in, and they've had a pretty good battle inside at both ends tonight. 4:47 to go in the half. 2-point Mercer lead, 19-17. Deep 3 on the way by Heckathorn, no good. Rebound grabbed by Briggs. Briggs into the front court, right side for Grace Stevens. Stevens around a Babcock screen. Stevens left-hand dribble. Now goes into the lane, across the lane, up with the right hand, and good. Grace Stevens, a nice move, dicing through traffic. And we have a 19-all deadlock with 4:21 to go in the first half. 6 different Big Reds have scored tonight. 5 Mercer players in the scoring column for that matter. Heckathorn on the right wing to Gunther, 19-footer on the way off the back of the rim, no good. She gets her own rebound out at the foul line. Gunther into the lane, up with the right hand, won't go. Briggs with the rebound. And now West Middlesex a chance to take the lead. 4 minutes to go in the half, 19-all. Right wing to Stevens. Stevens around a Mild screen, guarded in the forecourt by Anna Allen. Stevens, left-hand dribble, up top for Briggs. Briggs, right of the lane, runner with the right hand, glass and good. Lucy Briggs with 4, and West Middlesex has the lead, 21-19. 6 straight for the home team. 3:35 to go in the half. Blau on the right wing to Gunther. Gunther with a drive, shoves it back to Blau. Blau will give it off to Heckathorn. Heckathorn around Schaefer, reverse layup for Heckathorn. Up, too strong, doesn't go. Rebound, Babcock had it, was knocked away by Gunther. Grabbed by Blau. She's Her shot is blocked, and she was nearly broken in half. Rebound grabbed by West Middlesex. 3:08 to go in the half. Schaefer on the left wing. Schaefer for Briggs. Handoff for Stevens, and a push now on Anna Allen, and that'll be Allen's second, team fifth. So 4 Mercer players with multiple fouls in the first half. 3 minutes to go in the first half, and West Middlesex in the bonus. And foul trouble becoming an issue for the Mustangs. Grace Stevens up and good with that one. 5 points tonight for Stevens. 22-19. Ames shoots. That one's off the back of the rim. The rebound collected by Annie Rowe for Mercer. 2:55 to go in the half. 3-point West Middlesex lead. Right side with it. It's Heckathorn, and Heckathorn fouled on the drive. And looks like it's going to be on Schaefer. And indeed it is on Caitlin Schaefer. Her first, team second. Calla Jones will check back in for the Big Reds. And Mercer will inbound on the baseline. Rose sends it into Allen on the right wing. With a high post for Gunther. Gunther right of the lane, backing down on Babcock, puts it up. And Babcock called for the foul. That'll be number 2 on Babcock. So both starting centers, Babcock for West Middlesex, Gunther for Mercer with 2 fouls. Gunther with 4 points tonight to shoot 2, looking to cut into the 3-point gap. First one up and good. Make it 22-20. Schaefer back in, Jones out. Gunther line to the left, puts it up and puts it in. She has 6. And Mercer back to within 1 at 22-21. 2:36 to go in the half. 2-2-1 for Mercer. Schaefer on the right wing. Schaefer finds Stevens right of the lane. In and around Gunther, up with the right hand and good. Grace Stevens was 7. 24-21 West Middlesex. Went right at Gunther, who had to be careful with the 2 personal fouls. Blau over the timeline. Blau down the lane. Blau goes all the way. Blocked by Babcock. Rebound grabbed by West Middlesex. Mild ahead on the right side to Stevens. Lob inside, deflected away. Allen got a hand on it. Here comes Gunther for Mercer. Gunther steaming down court. She's going to go all the way. Puts it up. No good. Rebound picked out of there by Mild for West Middlesex. 2 minutes to go in the half. Mild on the near right wing. Up top for Stevens. Stevens with a right-hand dribble. Crossover dribble by Stevens, and it's going to be a double dribble. Picked it up and put it back down. So we'll go back to Mercer. 24-21, West Middlesex leads with 1:43 to go in an entertaining, if not somewhat ragged, first half at times. It's been a battle. Gunther on the block, posting up. Got position on Babcock, who had to be careful with the 2 fouls. Gunther now with 8. 24-23. Mercer back to within 1. Top of the key with it. Grace Stevens. Stevens, 7 points tonight to lead the Big Reds. Babcock left wing to Schaefer. Schaefer with a ball fake. Schaefer left the lane, dumps it down low for Briggs. Briggs across the lane to Babcock. And timeout West Middlesex. It'll be a 30 taken by the Big Reds with 1:09 to go in the half. It is West Middlesex 24, Mercer 23. Back after this quick timeout on Sports Radio 96.7.
Pub and Grill is thrilled to announce the December 2025 Mercer County Team of the Month, awarding this honor to the Hickory Competitive Spirit Team. Congratulations to Coach Nicole Cox and her Hornets team for securing their 8th consecutive District 10 championship. Hickory Competitive Cheer is celebrated as the December Vase Pub and Grill Mercer County Team of the Month. For more information, visit vasepubandgrill.com. The second quarter is brought to you by the Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group for all of your roofing, siding, and exterior needs.
1:09 to go in the half. 24-23 the lead for West Middlesex. Jones will inbound to Babcock. Babcock right of the lane, up of the glass and good. Jen Babcock, first basket of the night. She scores on the set play coming down from the foul line. And again, going at Gunther, who had to be careful with the 2 fouls. 3-point lead again. Pass on the right side, intercepted. Calla Jones, the steal for West Middlesex. Fires up top to Briggs, right of lane to Stevens. Stevens into the lane, and she'll be called for the travel. Extra step in there for Stevens. Bartholomew back in, Babcock out. .43 seconds to go in the half. 26-23 the lead for West Middlesex. Gunther, far block, backing in on Briggs. Puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Calla Jones. Pass back towards the basket, looking for Mild, knocked out of bounds by Annie Rowe. A dangerous pass. But West Middlesex keeps possession. Seidel back in for West Middlesex. And it's Gunther checking out. Head coach Aaron Cook wanting to protect his big gun from getting a 3rd foul late in the half. 2-2-1 for Mercer. Stevens will bring it ahead. Still in the backcourt. Finds Mild. Mild lob back to Stevens on the right wing. Into the right side. Bartholomew, 18-footer up, no good. Rebound grabbed by Anna Allen. Now Mercer can go for the final shot of the period. 13 seconds to go in the half. Allen with it over the timeline. Anna Allen, near left wing for Rowe. Up top, Heckathorn, 5 seconds. Heckathorn, right of lane, up with the right hand, and good. Heckathorn beats the buzzer to cut the lead to 1 at 26-25 at halftime. We have a good one tonight here at West Middlesex. The Big Reds looking to get a season split with their rivals upstate Route 318. And right now it's 26-25, West Middlesex on top. We will come back with a first half recap, scoring, stats, and more on Sports Radio 96.7.
Nobody plans to get hurt at work, and when I did, I had no idea what to do. So I called the Joanno Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case or have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannolegalgroup.com or call us toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
My car does more than take me from here to there, and I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York. An equal opportunity insurer.
When you're a grower, you know what it takes to thrive in the field. My bank understands and respects that. When you've got a financial partner working alongside you, it makes the days a little easier and the numbers all add up. My bank has experience when it comes to agriculture. My family's been doing business with them for a long time. I'm independent, and so is my bank.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA, an equal opportunity lender.
Come on out to the Sharon American Legion Post 299 and enjoy bingo every Thursday and Friday. First number called at 6:45. Join us for trivia night every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our grill room serves up great food daily, and our kitchen is open Thursday through Saturday from noon to 9. We proudly welcome all veterans to our community. Visit Sharon American Legion Post 299 on East State Street for good company, good times, and a warm welcome.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to Western Pennsylvania and Eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
We are back here at Mercer High School, or West Middlesex High School. Mercer and West Middlesex tonight, and it is West Middlesex with the lead, 26-25. Ryan Briggs with you tonight on Sports Radio 96.7. Aaron Byro back in the studio producing tonight's game. And it was West Middlesex taking the lead in the second quarter, pulling ahead, but Carly Heckathorn a basket to with about 2 seconds to go in the first half to cut the lead to 1. Heckathorn leading the Mustangs tonight with a game-high 9 points. Jenna Gunther with 8, Anna Allen 5, Annie Rowe with 2 on the Mercer side, and Emily Blau with 1. West Middlesex tonight, it's certainly been a balanced effort. Grace Stevens with 7, Sloan Mild with 5, Sydney Bartholomew off the bench for 4, Lucy Briggs with 4, and then Caitlin Schaefer, Calla Jones, Jen Babcock all with 2 each. Fouls, well, it's a situation too. On the Mercer side, Anna Allen, Annie Rowe, Carly Heckathorn, Jenna Gunther, all 2 fouls. Caitlin Schaefer and Jen Babcock, both with 2 fouls on the West Middlesex side. 26-25. We'll be back with more halftime after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's Joanow legalgroup.com. Or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
The tax team at Reed & Daly Associates is the area's #1 income tax service. Reed & Daly built their practice one client at a time and are proud supporters of student athletes, boosters, bands, and other school activities to keep our diverse community moving forward. When it comes to business or taxes, Reed & Daly Associates will fight for you and help you reach the top of your game. Reed & Daly Associates on South Buell Farm Drive in Hermitage and online at reedanddaly.com.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7. and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
I've worked hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. That's why I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The Halftime Show is brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel, serving giant subs to the Shenango Valley since 1973.
Welcome back to West Middlesex, 26-25, the lead for West Middlesex at home here in girls basketball action. Don't forget, later tonight when we sign off, we'll have Pittsburgh Penguins hockey. The Pens are up in northern Alberta taking on the defending Western Conference champions Edmonton. We'll drop the puck a little bit after 9 o'clock as those teams meet for the second and final time in the regular season. Perhaps Tristan Jarry in net for the Oilers. And for the Penguins, Stuart Skinner going back home to Edmonton, where he was from and began his career, but likely it's Artur Shilov's in goal tonight for the Pens, who've been playing well on the road trip. Wins at Seattle and Calgary. And they'll take on Edmonton tonight, and we'll have all the action here on Sports Radio 96.7 after we conclude tonight here at West Middlesex. We'll come back with the third quarter. West Middlesex and Mercer locked in a good one. It's Region 1 girls basketball action tonight on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon.
Exterior upgrade? Roofing, siding, decks, and all of your exterior needs are expertly handled by Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group. Trust Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding Group to provide a customized solution that meets your specific needs and preferences. They are an A+ rated BBB company and offer Uniflex silicone roof coating systems. With a 5-star rating, their commitment to quality is unmatched. Visit Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding today at pennohiorc.com.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Third quarter about to get underway tonight at West Middlesex High School. West Middlesex will go right to left if you were sitting at the scorer's table. White jerseys, red numbers and letters, red trim for the Big Reds, who lead 26-25. Mercer in the navy jerseys, white numbers and letters, and white trim. Far block, Babcock puts it over the right hand. Too strong, no good. Briggs, weak side rebound. Kicks it to Stevens at the left elbow, and West Middlesex will try it again. Stevens, baseline drive underneath the hoop. Into the far corner for Calla Jones. Back up top for Briggs. Lucy Briggs working on Anna Allen. Briggs into the lane, up with her right hand, front of the rim, back of the rim, and good for Lucy Briggs. She has a field goal in each quarter, and it's 28-25. West Middlesex back on top by 3. And we get our first look at Mercer offensively. The ball for Gunther, tipped away. Gunther grabs it into the right corner to Heckathorn. Heckathorn, 9 points to lead Mercer. It's a game-high 9. Reversal left side to Anna Allen. Lob onto the block for Gunther. Up in the left hand. Good, and a foul. Jenna Gunther, the strong cut to the block. She has a 3-point opportunity. A chance to tie the game. Foul goes on Babcock, number 3 on the starting center for West Middlesex. 28-27. Gunther, line to the right, 2 for 2 at the line, and make it 3 of 3. And she knocks this one up at 28 here early in the third quarter. Two-2-1 for Mercer. Babcock right elbow, left of the lane for Briggs, up with the right hand. No good, doesn't matter. She traveled, however. And we'll go back to Mercer with 1 minute and 1 second gone by in the third quarter. Blau will bring it ahead against the half-court man-to-man, guarded by Briggs in the forecourt. Right wing to Heckathorn. Heckathorn driving on Calla Jones. It's knocked away by Jones. Mercer will inbound on the baseline with 6:47 to go in the third quarter. Big matchup in girls 2A in the region. West Middlesex looking to get back into contention. Baseline inbound to Gunther, drives the lane up on the left hand. No good. Rebound pulled in by Babcock. Gunther had a good look, but it wouldn't fall. Here come the Big Reds. Stevens on the near left wing. Stevens directing traffic into the paint for Briggs. Briggs up with the right hand. Rattles around, pops out, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Stevens comes up with it. throws it out to Calla Jones. The Big Reds will try it again. Sloan Mild running the point against what is now a 2-3 zone. Mercer shifting into the 2-3 for the first time tonight. Jones to Briggs at the elbow. Briggs right of the lane, driving kick over to Stevens. Stevens cut off by Blau. Reversal back out to Jones, now on the left wing to Mild. Mild into the paint, 8-foot runner, back of the rim, front of the rim, no good. Gunther the rebound, but Gunther walked with the ball. And it will stay West Middlesex ball with 5:59 to go, third quarter, tied at 28. Jones to inbound, directly in front of us, finds Babcock left of the lane. Babcock, right wing to Mild, Sloan Mild, 3 up, off the mark, no good. Stevens will try to track down the rebound, no, ran out of room. Tried to save it, but it landed out of bounds, and it will be Mercer ball. Mercer won a month and 11 days ago, 59-30 at home, but this is a much different West Middlesex team, personnel-wise, with Sloan Mild back. And, of course, playing at home, too. Rowe up top to Heckathorn, off a screen. Heckathorn 3 short. Rebound grabbed by Allen. Jumper in the lane from Allen doesn't go. Gunther, the offensive rebound, goes right, goes left, up with the right hand, won't go. Babcock rips down the rebound. Mercer, a couple of good looks. None would fall. Here come the Big Reds. Stevens on the right wing. Finds Mild, and back to Stevens, working right side. Against the 2-3 zone of Mercer. 5:11 to go in the third quarter. Jones in the near corner for Mild on the left wing. Reversal right side to Stevens, looking inside for Babcock. Stolen away. Coming to the backside is Jenna Gunther, but then her pass knocked away, loose. Mild dives on the floor. We have a timeout or a jump ball. What do we have? We have a jump ball or a timeout. Katie Grandy, who is the standing coach for West Middlesex because Mary Jo Staunch sidelined with the broken ankle. She's on the sideline, and West Middlesex did indeed get the timeout. 4:54 to go in the third quarter. Tied at 28. We'll be back after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
You're with a group of friends, and someone offers you a pill. You don't know what's in that pill. The person who gave it to you may not even know. By taking it, you may increase your risk of an overdose. Every day, nearly 300 Americans die from a drug overdose. Get the facts. Be your own advocate.
This is Mercer County Commissioner Bill Finley. For more information, contact Mercer County Behavioral Health Commission at 724-662-2230 or visit cdc.gov/stop overdose.
Brought to you by the Board of Commissioners of Mercer County and the Mercer County Opioid Settlement Fund.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Back here at West Middlesex, had a chance to break to chat with standout golfer Kate Sowers, who has the camera tonight, getting some great still images. And her school, West Middlesex, tied 28 all with Mercer. 4:54 to go, third quarter. The timeout taken by the Big Reds. They're second. They have 3 fouls left. Mercer 3 fouls and a 30. Caitlin Schaefer checked in during the timeout, looking to get it in, and cannot get it in. It is a 5-second violation. And that really stings as West Middlesex took the timeout and then turns it over without ever getting the ball in bounds. Blau will bring it ahead for Mercer on the right side to Heckathorn. Carly Heckathorn, 9 first-half points. Finds Gunther. Gunther with a team-high 11. Reversal left side for Blau. Blau to Gunther posting up. Kick it back out to Heckathorn. Jumper inside the three-point line. Good. A long 2 for Carly Heckathorn. Heckathorn puts Mercer back on top. It's 30-28 with 4:24 to go in the third. Mercer back to the 2-2-1. Mild on the right side to Schaefer. Schaefer driving in. Finds Stevens in the lane, but a travel as Schaefer had an extra step trying to make the pass. And it is Mercer basketball. 5-0 spurt from the Big Reds, or from the Mustangs, to erase the Big Reds lead. Heckathorn near side. Heckathorn looking. Right-hand dribble. Heckathorn drives in, pulls up on the baseline. No good. Gets her own rebound. Second try. That one's too strong. Weak side board. We're going to have a travel. And perhaps because Blau and Rao both had it, Blau and Rowe had it simultaneously, and perhaps that's where the travel was called. battling inside, and it goes back to West Middlesex. Mild ahead to Stevens. Stevens stripped from behind by Blau, but it goes right to Jones in the paint. Shot blocked out of bounds by Gunther, and then it hit Jones while she was out of bounds. And it is Mercer basketball. So Jenna Gunther able to play with a little bit more aggressively here as we're into the third quarter now with the two personals. She missed some time in the second quarter due to foul trouble, but now able to really put her foot on the gas, so to speak. Blau on the right wing finds Rowe. Now zip it up top to Heckathorn, left wing for Anna Allen. Allen bounce pass to Gunther on the block. She'll put it up and in. Gunther now with 13, 32-28. Going to Babcock, who has 3 personal fouls, and that certainly is a difference. Babcock having to be careful defensively. Jones looking up top for Stevens. That pass off the mark. Grabbed by Heckathorn. Heckathorn has it knocked away from behind by the speedy Grace Stevens, and it will stay Mercer ball. Lucy Briggs checks out for the Big Reds. And Sydney Bartholomew returns. Bartholomew, a couple of field goals in the second quarter. 3:06 to go in the third. 32-28, Mercer with the lead on a 7-0 run. Heckathorn right of the lane to the block up with the right hand and good. Carly Heckathorn heating up. The lead is 6, 34-28. West Middlesex needs a good possession. Bartholomew left side finds Jones. Back to Bartholomew in the corner. She'll drive the baseline, cut off by Gunther. Back to Jones. Jones, 19-footer, good. And then we're going to have a foul underneath. And who's it on? Basket good for Jones. And then a hold underneath on Mercer. Foul goes on Anna Allen with a hold on Babcock. It's Allen's third, team first. So it's the basket for Jones and West Middlesex ball. A chance for a 4 or 5 point possession perhaps. Briggs back in, she'll inbound, finds Babcock on the near block, and she walked with the basketball. Had her mind made up going right at the hoop, but the feet got going a little bit too soon. And Mercer gets the ball back with a 4-point lead. Heckathorn right wing into the right corner for Blau. Madison Hackett waiting at the table for Mercer, waiting to make her initial appearance tonight. Allen up top to Heckathorn, left wing for Rowe. Inside, Gunther posting up, ball knocked away by Mild. Then we're going right side to Blau. Bullet to Gunther on the near block. Gunther up, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Gunther. The Mercer players and bench are incredulous. That's Gunther's third. Team second. 2:12 to go, and a timeout will be taken by Mercer. Mercer 34, West Middlesex 30. It is a full timeout. We'll be back with more from West Middlesex High School after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
I run a local business. With payroll, expenses, taxes, and equipment, taking care of business is a lot of work. But at my bank, I get mobile banking, online bill pay, and the financial advice I need to make the best decisions for my business. My bank is a financial partner I can count on. Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
One update elsewhere in Region 1 tonight. At the half, it is Wilmington leading at home over Lakeview, 30-16. We have 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Mercer leading West Middlesex 34-30. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Aaron Biro back in the studio producing our game. West Middlesex will have Jones, Stevens, Mild, Babcock, and Briggs. That's the starting five. Mercer sets up in a 2-2-1 with Heckathorn and Blau up top. The middle, Rowe and Hackett, and Gunther is the free safety. Mild with it on the right wing for Stevens. Stevens, left-hand dribble against the 2-3. Mercer in the 2-2-1, settle back into the 2-3. Stevens left of the lane. Stevens looking, and pass deflected by Gunther and grabbed by Annie Rowe for Mercer. Rowe down court, in on Mild. Ball knocked away, and it hit the leg of Annie Rowe. So good defense for Mild to prevent the transition opportunity. Goes back to the Big Reds. And Mercer stays in the 2-2-1. Jones in the backcourt. Throws it ahead. Dangerous pass grabbed by Briggs. Finds Stevens left of the lane. Threading the needle down low for Babcock. Knocked away by Annie Rowe, who got her hand into the passing lane. Big Reds will inbound on the baseline. Jones to inbound. Finds Babcock, top of the circle. The high-low in for Briggs, puts it up. Blocked by Gunther, and Gunther the rebound. 34-30, the Mercer lead. 1:18 to go in the third. Hackett, the junior, in for the first time tonight. Gunther in the lane, gets around Babcock, up with the left hand, rattles around, and it drops in for Jenna Gunther. Gunther 7 in the quarter, 15 for the game. It's 36-30 Mercer. Briggs left of the lane for West Middlesex. Pass up top for Mild. Mild with both feet in the midcourt circle. Left wing to Briggs. Now for Jones, back to Lucy Briggs, left side. Cross court over to Stevens. Grace Stevens with it, right corner. 3, Mild on the way, got it. Grace Mild, Sloan Mild, cuts the lead in half to 36-33. Second three of the night for Sloan Mild. She has 8. It's Grace Stevens finding Sloan Mild. 26 seconds to go in the third. Left wing Heckathorn with it. A long 2 on the way, no good. Rebound Mild. 20 seconds to go. Time for the Big Reds. They also have the arrow. They could double up on possessions. Ahead to Briggs behind the defense. Missed the layup. No good. Gunther with it. Here comes Mercer. Ample time for the Mustangs. Blau right of the lane. Cross court back to Heckathorn. 5 seconds. Out to Gunther. Gunther 3. Got it! Jenna Gunther hits the 3 to double the lead to 39-33. A 5-point swing. West Middlesex did not convert the layup. Gunther beats the buzzer with the 3, and that is the end of the third. We'll come back with the fourth quarter after this. It's Mercer 39, West Middlesex 33 on Sports Radio 96.7.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services is seeking compassionate individuals who love to help others and who will nurture meaningful relationships with the clients we care for. Parents with school-aged children, college students, retirees, or anyone seeking a role that fits around their life will find this opportunity especially rewarding. Visit stpauls1867.org/join our team to apply for a companion or care partner position with St. Paul's Without Walls Home-Based Services. St. Paul's is an equal opportunity employer.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Fourth quarter underway. Mercer with the basketball and a 6-point lead moving left to right, 39-33. Gunther on the baseline, kicks it left side. Allen jumper no good, and Lucy Briggs the rebound for West Middlesex. Big Reds get a much-needed stop. It was a 14-7 edge for Mercer in the third quarter to take the lead. Pass by Mild back onto the far wing, intercepted by Heckathorn. Carly Heckathorn for Mercer, finds Rowe and out to Allen. 7:24 to go. Gunther at the foul line, tips it near wing to Blau. Gunther with a game-high 18 points, finds Heckathorn, 3 on the way. Rattles out, no good. Rebound, Grace Stevens grabs it for West Middlesex. Each team scoreless on its first couple of possessions in the fourth quarter. 7:07 to go in regulation. Stevens with it. Right side for Jones. Jones into the paint. Down low for Briggs. Puts it up. No good. The rebound collected by Blau for Mercer. The 2-3 zone has been very effective for Mercer. It's given West Middlesex a lot of problems offensively. 14-5 run for Mercer, dating back to early in the third quarter. Right wing with it, it's Annie Rowe, lob on the near block to Gunther. Posting up, Mild knocks it away. Stays Mercer ball. Sydney Bartholomew returns for West Middlesex. Briggs checks out at 6:35 of the fourth. Allen and Gunther, 3 fouls each for Mercer. Babcock with 3 for the Big Reds. And Allen will inbound to Gunther. Near right wing for Rowe. Reversal back to Heckathorn. And now a hold away from the ball. And what do we have? Foul's going to be on Blau with an illegal screen, apparently. So it's her first, team first. Schaefer back in for the Big Reds. Schaefer 2 for 2 at the foul line in the first half, replacing Jones in the lineup. 6:30 to go. It remains a 6-point Mercer lead. Bartholomew ahead to Schaefer on the near side. Lob inside for Babcock over her head, but Stevens tracks it down on the baseline. Stevens to Mild, now left wing for Bartholomew. 3 on the way, round the rim and out, no good. Gunther, the defensive rebound. 6:10 to go. We have had no scoring in the fourth quarter. Mercer maintaining a 6-point lead. Blau to Rowe, and on the right side for Anna Allen. Allen back on the edge of the center circle. Left wing to Rowe. Gunther in the high post, give and go to Rowe, but off of her, then off of Bartholomew, out of bounds. And it stays Mercer ball, far sideline. Fairly deep in the corner. Lucy Briggs will be sent back in by West Middlesex. Schaefer out. 5:54 to go in regulation. 39-33, Mercer the lead. Don't forget Reinhardt's and Short's player of the game, lock, stock, and barrel, sub of the game in our post game. And then it's Pittsburgh Penguins hockey coming up at 9 o'clock. Penguins taking on Edmonton. Blau on the right wing. Jumper on the way, no good. Weak side rebound collected by Bartholomew for West Middlesex. The Big Reds have been getting some stops, which they need. Stevens with it. Grace Stevens on the left side. Near corner for Bartholomew. Bartholomew drives in. Bartholomew lost it, squirts away. Anna Allen with it for Mercer. Allen left side. Allen bounced past to Gunther, going down the lane, up with the right hand, and good for Jenna Gunther. 20 for Jenna Gunther. She opens the fourth quarter scoring, and Mercer has a 41-33 lead, largest lead of the night for the Mustangs. Stevens on the left wing with it. Grace Stevens driving in, across the lane, gets it into Bartholomew, who puts it up and in. What a pass from Stevens. And then Bartholomew, a strong take to the hoop. West Middlesex desperately needed that. 41-35, 4:50 to go in the fourth. Heckathorn right side. Heckathorn to the block. It is blocked by Babcock, and the rebound, Babcock, or outlet deflected away. It rolls away and into the capable hands of Herald photographer par excellence Tanner Mondock. Bartholomew out, and it's Jones back in for West Middlesex. Heckathorn out for Mercer, and Zoe Seidel returns. And Mercer will set up the 2-3 zone. 4:40 to go in the fourth. Mild with it. Left wing to Stevens. Stevens, left-hand dribble. Stevens finds Babcock left elbow. Reversal right wing for Mild. Sloan Mild, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Babcock with it out at the foul line. Able to get it to Jones left side. Jones back to Mild on the near left wing. Each team with 3 timeouts left. Jones, 19-footer in the corner, good. Calla Jones was 6 as she hits that long 2. And West Middlesex will not go away. It's 41-37 with 4:10 to go in the fourth. Blau on the right wing will give it off to Anna Allen. Allen to Seidel. Zoe Seidel pestered by Jones. Near wing, they get it inside. Gunther up with the right hand, and no good. Rebound, Seidel flies in. Seidel in some trouble, kicks it out to Rowe. Foul line jumper, back of the rim, side of the rim, bouncing around, and it finally goes for Annie Rowe. That touched every part of the rim before it dropped through the cylinder to make it 43-37. We have a timeout on the floor taken by Mercer. We'll take a timeout as well. Mustangs lead 43-37 on Sports Radio 96.7.
I just bought a used car.
As did I.
Mine has a slight dent in the driver's side door and a few other minor scratches, but hey, considering the deal I got, I can live with a few imperfections.
Well, I got the great price without the imperfections.
Whoa, there's no way that's used.
DK Auto LLC is a veteran-owned and operated used car dealership in Grove City. And with DK Auto's attention to detail, were it not for the title, you'd swear you're driving new. See the amazing selections at DKAutoLLCPA.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
30-second timeout taken by Mercer. Mustangs with 2 fulls left. West Middlesex 3 fulls. Arrow belongs to West Middlesex. Lead belongs to Mercer. 43-37, 3:40 to go, fourth quarter. Grace Stevens on the left wing. Mercer in the 2-3 zone. Stevens working on the right side. Back on the left wing to Jones. Now left baseline for Briggs. Briggs with a ball fake down low into Babcock. Puts it up and in. Babcock with a finish. She has 4. The lead back down to 4 at 43-39. West Middlesex starting to get the ball inside against the zone. Anna Allen right wing into the right corner for Blau. 3:11 to go. Blau with a ball fake. Blau looking, bounce pass. Gunther on the block. Triple teamed. 2-man game with Blau. Now we'll swing it back to Seidel on the right wing. Down low. Gunther posting up on the right hand. Too strong, no good. Good defense from Babcock. The rebound out of bounds off of Mild, though, and it stays Mercer ball. Heckathorn back in at the 2:55 mark. Seidel out. 43-39, Mercer up 4. Mercer with the ball. West Middlesex, no fouls in the quarter. Mercer 1. That could be a factor either way. Inside to Gunther on the near block. Goes across the lane, up and good with the right hand. Jenna Gunther with 22. 45-39, back to a 6-point game. Mild top of the key, 3 good. Sloan Mild bombs away. The lead cut in half, 45-42. Mild in double figures, her 3rd 3 of the night. She has 11. 2:30 to go. Top of the key row with it. Reversal right wing for Blau. Blau up top to Heckathorn. 2:19 to go. Far block Gunther. She's triple teamed up with the right hand and good. Powering through the defense. Jenna Gunther trying to make sure her squad goes back home with a win tonight. 47-42. 2:07 to go. Left wing Jones, a long 2 on the way. No good. Rebound Gunther. Good box out on Briggs and Gunther yanked it down. 2 minutes to go. 47-42 Mercer. And remember, West Middlesex has not committed a foul so far in the fourth quarter. 1:48 left. Right wing Blau with it. Against the man-to-man. Out to Rowe. Heckathorn right side. Heckathorn with it. Into the right corner for Blau. Baseball pass back on the left side to Rowe. Lob onto the block for Gunther. Gunther spins right up on the right hand. No good. Rebound Briggs. Door stays open for West Middlesex. 1:26 to go. 5-point game. Stevens right side. Grace Stevens into the lane. Kicks it out near side to Jones. She'll drive in and is fouled. 2 big free throws coming for Calla Jones. Foul on Anna Allen, her 4th. So one of the main ball handlers for Mercer with 4 fouls. Jones, first one up and in. She has 7. 47-43. That one's short, no good, but she gets her own rebound. 4-point game, but Big Reds have the ball. Right wing, the pass is kicked by Mercer. And West Middlesex will take one of the 3 remaining full timeouts. We'll take it as well. 1:12 to go in regulation. Mercer and West Middlesex locked on a good one on Sports Radio 96.7.
When it comes to your heart, every beat counts. That's why Sharon Regional and Independence Health System have joined forces to bring world-class heart care to Mercer County. From life-saving interventions and treatment, cardiologists are on site when you need them because your heart deserves the best. Learn more about the Sharon Regional Heart and Vascular Center. Visit SharonRegionalHealthSystem.org or call 724-983-7200. Sharon Regional Health System, continuing the legacy of healthcare in our community.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
47-42 43, the Mercer lead. West Middlesex will have the ball coming out of the timeout with 1:12 to go in regulation. Each team with 2 timeouts left. West Middlesex has the arrow. Update from New Wilmington. Lakeview's cut the lead in half. It was 30-16 at the half. It is now 30-23. Wilmington on top, but Lakeview a strong start to the third quarter. Second time around in league play. Never easy. Briggs to inbound far side, up top for Jones, and now Mild with it. Sloan Mild left of the lane. Mild across the lane, and a foul will be called with 1:07 to go. And the foul is on Jenna Gunther. Number 4 on Gunther, team third. 1:07 left. Gunther will stay out there, not surprisingly. The inbound to Babcock on the block. Kick it back to Jones. 18-footer Jones short. Rebound grabbed by Mild. Puts it up and in. Sloan Mild ducked in there to get the rebound. It's 47-45. Under a minute to go in regulation. Remember, West Middlesex has not committed a foul, but before that, timeout Mercer. It'll be a full timeout for Mercer with 52 seconds to go. 47-45, setting up for a fabulous finish tonight on Sports Radio 96.7 and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Stop in or start your membership application online at toptierfcu.org. The credit union offers checking, savings, loans, and much more, and they incentivize you to do business with them with their special bonus dividend. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be. Personalized, simple, and member-focused. Now open at 2790 East State Street in Hermitage, near Cranex. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Mercer ball coming out of the timeout. Mild, Jones, Stevens, Briggs, and Babcock. The starting 5 out there for West Middlesex. If we have a jump ball, it goes to West Middlesex. But remember, West Middlesex has not committed a foul in the fourth quarter. Annie Rowe will inbound for the Mustangs at midcourt. Rowe, Gunther, Allen, Blau, and Heckathorn. Starting 5 for Mercer. Inbound goes to Gunther. She drives the baseline. Back to Heckathorn. Jumper left of the lane. Around the rim and in for Heckathorn. 15 for Heckathorn. It's a 4-point game with 40 seconds to go in regulation. Stevens has it. Pass intercepted. Heckathorn the steal. Heckathorn's going to go all the way. Lays it up. Missed it. She missed it. Rebound Briggs. West Middlesex stays alive. Timeout Big Reds with 28 and 7/10 seconds to go. Mercer had a chance to perhaps slam the door. West Middlesex takes time. It has to be a full timeout. All they have left are the Fools. We'll keep it here with 28.7 seconds to go. 49-45, the Mercer lead. Don't forget, after the game, Reinhardt's and Shorts player of the game, lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. And then we have Pittsburgh Penguins hockey coming up at the top of the hour or thereabouts. Penguins at Rogers Center tonight taking on Edmonton. Tomorrow night here on the radio, we'll have the Mercer boys at home taking on Grove City. Chris Birch and I will have the call on that one. Mark Slazak and Bob Greenberg will have the call for Sharon Farrell. Live from E.J. McCluskey Gymnasium on 790 WPIC. And you'll be able to watch both of those games here on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live. West Middlesex ball in the backcourt, each team with 1 timeout left. Arrow belonging to West Middlesex, and Mercer still has a foul to give. 3 fouls in the quarter. Mercer back to the man-to-man. 23 seconds to go. Stevens with it. Left side for Schaefer. Caitlin Schaefer, 3 up. It is short. Rebound, grab. We have a jump ball. Stevens and Heckathorn were tied up. The arrow belongs to West Middlesex with 16.4 seconds to go. And it will be Jones in, Schaefer out. Big Reds will inbound on the baseline. Mild will trigger. Guarded by Rowe. Inbound right corner to Stevens. Stevens lost it, got it back, and a foul is called on Heckathorn. Her third, team fourth. But down to 12.9 seconds to go. Not necessarily the worst thing for Mercer, as West Middlesex will have to inbound again. Burned up a couple of seconds. This time it's Babcock to inbound. Babcock looking, finds Mild off a screen on the right wing. 11 seconds to go. Mild looking, still looking through it. The Babcock off her leg, grabbed by Mild. Turn around, hoists a three. It's off the backboard, no good. Stevens puts it up and is fouled with 3.7 seconds to go. So Grace Stevens is fouled by Blau, her second, team fifth. 2 free throws coming for Grace Stevens. Stevens, 7 points in the first half tonight. Line to the left. First one is up and good, 49-46. Of course, Grace's big sister, Caitlin, playing at Teal for the Tomcats. Saw her last night at Grove City College. Two-sport athlete at Teal, playing volleyball and basketball up in Greenville. And no doubt liking seeing that little sister Grace hitting the first free throw. 49-46, 3.7 seconds to go. Stevens up and good. 49-47, timeout, West Middlesex. We'll take a quick break, come back with a finish. Can Mercer pull it out? We'll find out after this on Sports Radio 96.7.
Place where you or a loved one can thrive with a community that cares? Discover the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where independent living meets peace of mind. Our private apartments offer the freedom to live on your terms with personal care and daily assistance available if needed. Short-term stays are also available. For more information or to schedule your in-person tour, visit rwsv.org or call 724-347-0998. The Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, where comfort, care, and community come together. Equal housing opportunity.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Discover more today at shellbuilt.com.
Mercer will inbound. Mustangs can run the baseline. And with no fouls in the quarter, Mercer's not going to be shooting unless there would be an intentional foul, and that would, for all intents and purposes, do it. It will be, well, I can't stand up, and then you can't see it. Annie Rowe will inbound. West Middlesex sets up full court man-to-man. Rowe looking, still looking, finds it, and we have a quick foul. Found Blau on the near side. She's fouled by Bartholomew with 2.9 seconds to go. Mercer has the arrow, remember. Fouls on Mild, her second, team first. But this time they cannot move on the baseline. Rowe looking, guarded by Briggs. Gets into Blau, and she's fouled. Now 2 seconds to go. It's Mild's third, team second. But again, we talked about it. West Middlesex having no fouls, and that's really coming to roost. Rowe will inbound, not guarded this time. Rowe looking, finds Heckathorn. And Heckathorn is fouled by Jones with 1.2 seconds to go. But Mercer is on the verge of pulling out this one. One more inbound might do it. Rowe will send it in. Rowe looking into the corner for Heckathorn. She hangs on, and that is it, and Mercer wins it. Mercer survives tonight, 49-47. A gallant effort tonight by West Middlesex, but it's Mercer on the road getting the victory. We'll come back with a full postgame, our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game, and more on Sports Radio 96.7.
In 1973, Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42-hole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Lock, Stock, and Barrel is a full-service deli with party rings and meat and cheese trays available. Located in Sharpsville Plaza in Sharpsville, they are open Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 7, and Saturday from 9 to 3, closed on Sundays and Mondays.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word auto to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA, an equal opportunity lender.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Mancino's Driving School is your go-to destination for top-notch driving education. Whether you're a teen or an adult, Mancino's experienced instructors ensure you're equipped with essential skills and safety tips. Offering flexible schedules and personalized lessons, Mancino's Driving School make learning to drive convenient and effective. Visit our website at mancinosdrivingschool.com to enroll today and begin your journey toward becoming a safe, independent driver.
I've worked hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. That's why I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We are back here at West Middlesex High School tonight, where the Mercer girls pull out a 49-47 win on the road over the Big Reds. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Aaron Byro in the studio producing our game. Mercer holds on 49-47. West Middlesex battled all night, but the Big Reds will come up 2 points short. Mercer completes the season sweep. Big Reds are now 5-3 in league play, or Mercer's 5-3 in league play, 10-5 overall. West Middlesex 4-13 overall, 1-8 in conference play. Mercer put 2 players in double figures tonight. Jenna Gunther led the way with 24 points, 9 twos and a 3. 3 of 3 at the line for 24 points. That 3 came at the third quarter buzzer, by the way. And she finished with 24. And we are going to have more of our recap in just a moment. But right now we are going to be joined by Mercer head coach Aaron Cook. We'll bring Coach Cook in here, and we'll see if we can get the camera tilted down on him. Whoops, we'll have to. One-man crew here, and I was sort of doing everything. And there's Coach Cook. You want to go ahead and... There we go. Coach Cook, a smile, always fun. Whoops, let's tilt this down a little more. There we go. All right, there's Coach Cook looking good. His team looked good at times tonight, but what a battle tonight from this West Middlesex team. You knew it would not be easy. It certainly was not.
I just told Coach Staunch, what a great battle from a month ago when we played them to now. I give them a lot of credit for what they've done. That's probably the best 4-team win or 5-team win that I've ever seen, because they did really, really well. I think that we had some adversity at times. I think that we held our calm, our composure a lot, and I thought that when we got the ball inside the Jenna Gunther, I think that it really helped out, and I thought our guards did a really nice job of trying to get that entry pass to them.
And in the second half, you went to the zone kind of out of necessity because of the foul trouble, and that was a game changer.
Yeah, it was huge. It was huge. Matter of fact, we talked about that in the second quarter, and I'm a little stubborn, Ryan, because I'm a man guy, and we struggled with it a little bit because of corner coverage and things like that, but we don't work on it a lot. But it definitely was a game changer.
And tonight, in the first half, Carly Heckathorn getting you off to a really good start.
Yep.
And then second half, Jenna Gunther, who I think is, you might be able to see on the edge of the camera here. Her name's going to come up here in a minute or two. Tonight, I know what you always say in football, we always have the lock, stock, and barrel play of the game.
Sure.
If there was a play of the game, Jenna Gunther's 3 to beat the third quarter buzzer.
Absolutely.
To make it 39-33.
For sure.
It looked like it was going to be 36-35. West Middlesex misses a layup. Gave you guys time.
Yeah.
And you get the 3. Really just obviously making it a 3-point lead, a 6-point lead is big, but just the momentum, that really gave your team a shot in the arm.
Absolutely. I think to be honest with you, I mean, that was gigantic, but like, I honestly think that Carly Heckathorns to make that a bucket to make 4 points, and then she gets that steal. I know she's upset with herself for blowing that layup there at the end to make it 6 points, but she worked her butt off tonight. I really, really am proud of her, and I think that was a big change too. But I mean, Jenna's three at the end of the third quarter was really got us lifted.
49-47, Mercer the win. Aaron Cook joining us in our post game. So we turn now sort of into the second half of league play.
Yep.
Winning on the road is never easy in league play.
Correct.
The second time around is never easy.
For sure.
You've been on both sides of it, the kind of the underdog coming in or the favorite. It's to make these league games, these rivalry games. That's what makes this a lot of fun, isn't it?
Well, I think you and I talked about that at the pregame. I said, if you think that we're coming in here to win by 30 points, I was not thinking that was going to happen. I mean, obviously, I would have liked a little bit more than a 2-point win, but once again, I give it to Coach Staunch and the Lady Reds. They really, really, really played well, and they should be proud of their effort for sure.
Coach Cook, congratulations. We'll bring in our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Jenna Gunther. Go. Coach Cook even fixing the mic flag. Here you go, Jenna.
Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry.
Alrighty. We'll get me out of here. We don't want to see me. But Jenna Gunther, our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. Congratulations, Jenna.
Thank you.
Big road win tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
So we talked with Coach Cook. Obviously, your ability to score is well known. But more so in the paint. That three-pointer right at the end of the third quarter. You knew time was winding down. Kind of what can you maybe talk us through that last play at the end of the third quarter?
I mean, I was just hoping I'd make it. I don't know. I just felt like I'd make it, so yeah.
And let it go. Tonight battling inside with Jen Babcock, Middlesex, a lot of size inside. Both of you were in a little bit of foul trouble at times tonight.
Yeah.
It kind of, it seemed like you were able to adjust the way you played offensively and defensively. Maybe not as aggressive as you'd like, but is that something you've kind of maybe focused on a little bit? Is knowing that even because in the past, maybe as a younger player, not that you're an old player, but when you get in foul trouble, maybe having a seat. Is that something you've kind of learned to do? Not something you want to have to do a lot, but something you've kind of learned to manage. Playing if you get in a little foul trouble?
I mean, I usually don't get in foul trouble, so it was scary, but yeah, I don't know.
But this team, you guys are 10-5 now. It seems like you have a really nice mix. Some youngsters, some seniors. What's this team like? It has to be a lot of fun playing. It seems like you guys have a really good chemistry together.
Yeah, we all get along really well, and I enjoy everything with them. So yeah.
Our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, Jenna Gunther, joining us here. 24 points in Mercer's 49-47 victory. Jenna, we'll ask you to hang out here. We'll get you the T-shirt, make you a social media star as well. Congratulations, great job, and congratulations on a big win.
Hey, thank you.
That's Jenna Gunther, our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. We're going to take our final break. We'll come back. We'll finish the scoring recap with the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game and more here on Sports Radio 96.7.
Why is your auto loan not at Grove City Area Federal Credit Union? Seriously, why isn't it? If you financed your vehicle at the dealership, you're probably paying way more than you need. Refinance today and receive up to $100 from us. Lower your rate, shrink your payment, and smile more every month. It's fast and simple. For more details, go to gcafcu.org or text the word AUTO to 724-458-7520. The Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Members of NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Nobody plans to get hurt at work, and when I did, I had no idea what to do. So I called the Joanno Legal Group.
The insurance companies have attorneys on call. You deserve to have one too. You deserve to know your rights, and you deserve to have answers to all your questions. Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. There's no fee unless we settle your case or have to fight to protect your benefits. Please visit us at joannolegalgroup.com or call us toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
The 21st Century Energy Group is the leader in residential and commercial fuel delivery. For over 50 years, they have provided quality heating oils, propane, heat, gasoline, diesel, and lubricants to western Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio, with 7 locations including Newcastle, Grove City, Conneaut Lake, and Erie. The 21st Century Energy Group is your locally owned neighborhood fuel provider. Call them today for your home heating or commercial fuel needs at 1-800-922-5454. And don't forget to follow them on Facebook or visit them at 21stcenturyenergygroup.com.
Shell Restoration is now Shell Roofing and Exteriors, offering roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and decks, all with the quality you trust. Same team, new name, full exterior services. Shell Roofing and Exteriors is committed to quality service and trusted by Western Pennsylvania residents for 14 years. For quality craftsmanship and experience, contact Shell Roofing and Exteriors. Find Shell Roofing and Exteriors on Facebook or visit them at shellbuilt.com.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
We don't have any HOMEs on record.
Call Reinhardt's Insurance, 724-342-2291. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
And we had our Player of the Game. The Reinhardt's Player of the Game is Mercer sophomore center Jenna Gunther. 24 points tonight. And she is the Reinhardt's Player of the Game. Like all of our players of the game, she has received a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Laundry Man in Hermitage. So congratulations to Mercer's Jenna Gunther, the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. She had 24 tonight. Finishing up the Mercer scoring recap, Carly Heckathorn with 15, 6 twos and a 3. 0 for 1 at the line, 15 for Heckathorn. Anna Allen, a 2 and a 3 for 5. Annie Rowe, 2 field goals for 4. Emily Blau, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Zoe Seidel and Madison Hackett played, did not score. For Mercer tonight, 18 twos, 3 threes, 4 of 6 at the line, 49 points. For West Middlesex, Sloan Mild led the way with 13, 2 twos, 3 threes. She finished with 13, 8 of those coming in the second half. Grace Stevens with 9 tonight, 3 field goals, 3 of 4 at the line for 9. Calla Jones, 3 twos, 1 of 2 at the line for 7. Sydney Bartholomew, 3 field goals for 6 points off the bench. Lucy Briggs, 3 field goals for 6. Jen Babcock, 2 baskets for 4. Caitlin Schaefer went 0 for 2 at the line, 2 for 2 at the line. She had 2 points. For West Middlesex tonight, 16 twos, 3 threes, 6 of 8 at the line for 47 points. It was 13-11 Mercer after 1. West Middlesex took the lead at halftime, however, 26-25. Gunther's 3 at the third quarter buzzer made it 39-33. And after a slow start to the fourth quarter in which neither team scored, Mercer able to keep West Middlesex at bay, and the Mustangs win 49-47. They go to 10-5 overall, 5-3 in the league. West Middlesex is 4-13 overall, 1-8 in conference play. Time now for our lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. And tonight, we recognize West Middlesex sophomore Sydney Bartholomew as the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. She had 6 points off the bench tonight. Couple of big baskets in the second quarter to help West Middlesex take that halftime lead. So tonight, lock, stock, and barrel recognizes Sydney Bartholomew as the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. Brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel in Sharpsville. Open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Congratulations to Sydney Bartholomew of West Middlesex. She is the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. And that award, as well as the Reinhardt's Player of the Game, powered by Landmark Information Services. Mercer wins it tonight 49-47. One other score to pass on to you midway through the fourth quarter. Wilmington has blown it wide open on Lakeview, 62-31. So the Greyhounds are going to stay a half game back of Kennedy. Kennedy 8-0 in the league. That's going to put, or it's going to be 1 game back, 8-0. Now Kennedy's 9-0. Final just came in. Kennedy over Farrell, 49-32. So Kennedy's 9-0. Wilmington will go to 7-1. Mercer will jump ahead of Lakeview. Mercer 5-3. Lakeview now 4-4. Of course, Lakeview won the first meeting between those teams. And with that, we will call it a night here from West Middlesex High School. I want to thank the folks here at West Middlesex, Athletic Director Dustin Berger, the administration here, Principals Tessa Simmons and Aaron Perneski. Back in the studio, Aaron Byro doing an outstanding job, as always, of producing our game. Thank you very much, Aaron. Thanks to our sports director and sales manager, Bob Greenberg, for all of his efforts as well. This is Ryan Briggs saying so long from West Middlesex. Tonight, Mercer wins it 49-47, and you heard it here on Sports Radio 96.7 or watched it on Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook Live, brought to you by American Legion Post 299 in Sharon. Have a great night, everybody. Pittsburgh Penguins hockey comes up next on Sports Radio 96.7.
You've been listening to High School Basketball. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
Bill McCandless Ford, the Reinhardt's Agency, Lock, Stock and Barrel, Meadville Medical Center, Shell Restoration, St. Paul's and Ridgewood Senior Living Communities, Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, Attorney Bill Motor, Top Tier Federal Credit Union, Sharon Regional Health System, dedicated to serving the community, Joanno Legal Group, UPMC Health System, Mercer County State Bank, Mancino's Driving School, Vay's Pub and Grill, the Sharon American Legion Post 299, Warner's Homes and Improvements, Hermitage Rotary Club, Mailer Insurance, DK Auto LLC, The Laundryman, Reed and Daly Associates, Minuteman Press in Hermitage, Penn Ohio Roofing and Siding, Sharon Community Health Center, and 21st Century Energy Group.
Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season on News Talk 790 WPIC on Sports Radio 96.7.
This concludes our coverage of high school sports. We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.